Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Doink, along with my co-commentator. This is Boisterous, along with my co-commentator Kadoink, bringing you some action from the first round of the bracket between our two teams, SSV B team and Opportunity. Spawning down here in the bottom right-hand corner for what I believe is SSV B team is Nine in Flames. I might be completely wrong, but I'm just going to go with it. And up here in the top left-hand corner for Opportunity is CLV Xandix, his opponent. So Kadoink, we're playing on Ohana, which was a map that took us kind of forever to find, and I think the main difference is the line of sight blockers in the middle. That was literally the only difference I could see. I think there might be some other more subtle stuff around the map, but I honestly have no idea. So what are your ideas on Ohana as a map?
I think Ohana is a very great map. I think it's very balanced. It's kind of a difficult map to take a third, just because of these destructible rocks here. There's kind of some things you can do as a player running around with Hellions to kind of deny a Zerg player their third. However, in this game we don't have to worry about that because it is a TVP. But still, the third is a little bit difficult to take, but once you got it, I don't know. That's all I've really got to say about this map. This is my first time casting in like 3 weeks, by the way, guys, because I was in Europe for 2 weeks, so need to get back into the routine of things.
Yeah, do you have any fancy stories about Belgium as this game just warms up?
No, I went to Belgium for 2 weeks. Ate a lot of really good food because it's Europe and Europe has good food. I went to Paris, took a train to Paris to see my godfather, and that's about it. I mean, I just spent the whole time with family, so there wasn't really anything crazy.
You didn't get robbed?
I didn't get robbed, no.
Well, then my thief syndicate failed.
Yeah,
I should stop paying those guys.
They did not do a good job at all.
Man.
Yeah.
Sometimes those guys are not reliable.
Yeah. So it looks like Nine in Flames is going to be going for the no gas expand. Very common build, very good build. Should be putting it down right here at around 19. Maybe not. Huh. Guess he's going to get his orbital. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Put a supply depot down. This is kind of odd. I feel like he's kind of missed the timing for this no gas expands. Maybe he'll just put down a bunch of barracks and go crazy. Who knows? As for Xandix, he's
I'm actually surprised to see him go for the Stalker instead of a Sentry. Usually I see a lot of Protoss players go for the 100 gas and then just get a Sentry because honestly Sentries are way better if you get them earlier in the game because they have time to stock up that energy. So, I don't know. I don't like the idea of going Stalker first because honestly Stalkers don't do a whole lot for the first 3 minutes of the game, the first 7 minutes of the game, I guess.
Yeah, although to be honest, against a fast expanding player, sometimes you can run into the Terran's base with one Zealot and one Stalker and pick off a Marine and sometimes even get up into the base and see what's going on. So in that sense it could be good. However, he didn't really move out. He's just now moving out, and by the time the Stalker gets there, actually it's just stopping, but if he were to continue, this bunker would finish and the Stalker wouldn't be able to get up into the main. So if you're going to put on earlier pressure, it's a good thing to do. It's okay to go that Stalker because you can get the Sentry third, which is what he's doing right now. But doing it this late, it's not going to be that beneficial to him.
Yeah, we see him going for the 1-gate Robo, which is a play that's kind of cropped up a lot ever since that Observer change, where they made the Observer build time faster and more efficient. It lets you get a lot of information a lot faster. Now, actually, he's just going to go for super fast Colossus, completely bypassing any middle unit. He just, went right for that robotics bay.
Yeah, this is kind of an inverted 3-gate Robo, where he went the Robo before adding on the 2 more gateways. And then the fast robotics bay, I think, is a very interesting choice. It could work out very, very well for him. Terran player is going very heavily bio, and he's looks like he's just now putting on 2 tech labs, so he will be able to start pumping out Marauders. However, if he's just getting those for upgrades and he sticks to Marines, he is going to be in a lot of trouble. Also, we can see he's forgetting to build some. He was forgetting for a while to hit those SCVs, kind of catching himself a little bit behind. In fact, he's very defensive, not building that many units, just kind of turtling up with a bunker as well as a turret, which is not that necessary. He's worried about DTs, but I don't know. He's kind of playing a little too cautiously and not in the right way.
Well, honestly, I think I actually very much like this strategy that he's pulling off, because I'm pretty sure he did just scan the naturals, see that there wasn't a command center building up there, and you know, now he's just trying to be defensive, trying to maintain his lead. Because honestly, the Protoss player looks like he's preparing for an all-in at this point.
Yeah. This is a very...
I mean, he basically is all in at this point almost.
Yeah, but if you look at this, we see these Marines are caught very much off guard, and back at home, he doesn't really have anything. He just has a bunker, and then he has a couple of Marines and a Marauder. And if the force fields are good, and he warps in enough rounds of units, there won't be SCVs able to repair the bunker. However,
yeah,
I don't agree with him attacking right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good his force fields could possibly be, considering the fact that he's only going to have 3 of them for this attack coming up. And 3 force fields is really not a lot. And there goes 1, not really perfectly positioned. The SCVs have not yet been pulled. There goes the pull on the SCVs. The bunker is dealing damage. The SCVs look like they just want to attack. They are bloodthirsty SCVs. They are not in the repairing game. But the Protoss player is deflected, and I think the Terran Ball's big enough where he can probably hold this off for now.
Yeah, at this point he can most certainly hold it off, especially because he has, well, had the second bunker. He kind of foolishly let it fall there when it could have been repaired, as well as letting the supply depot fall.
Yeah.
Kind of a blunder on his part. He does have a nice army, but he is a little bit supply blocked now. So if Xanax were to warp in a few more rounds of units and then attack and just kind of trade armies, he would be in a good position because his opponent is kind of scrambling to build more bunkers, to build more supply depots, to not get supply blocked. These sort of things. And Xanax is moving in once again with 3 sentries and the Colossus, doing a lot of damage to the Marines. However, there are a good number of Marauders out on the field, and Marauders are a lot better against Colossi, but it looks like Xanax is kind of pushing forward, doing a bit of damage.
Yeah, and really the positioning on those Marauders weren't the best. You saw 2 of them get caught out by those force fields, and they were really just spread out pretty thick. The Colossus managed to survive with 1 hull point. So that might be like literally the turning point of this game, is that Colossus living with literally 1 health point.
Yeah, he's kind of the hero Colossus in this situation. He's going to...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you
he's going to be going ahead and trying to pick off this command center. 9 in Flames will, of course, lift it up and run it away, but it looks like it's getting very dangerously low. It is, in fact, going to go down. Now 9 in Flames is in a lot of trouble. His opponent is taking an expansion behind this, and the pressure is just like so relentless by Xanax.
Yeah, the real issue is that these Marauders just can't get past these Zealot meat shields to actually pick away at the units they're good at killing. And you know, really these force fields, even though he hasn't had a lot of them, he's been using them literally as well as any pro I've ever seen. I mean, he's doing really good with them. He was just picking the army to pieces every time he could, and now he's just roasting and toasting those SCVs. And honestly, 9 in Flames is down to 9 supply, and there goes the GG.
Yep, GG. So Xanax takes a win for Team Opportunity, I do believe. Yeah, we'll see you guys in game number 2.